mom said, well, we're about to go to the library. And we went to the library, and we had some struggles picking out a book. And my mom said, well, my brother got 4. I'm like, no fair, my brother got 4? Well, I'm going to be reading all the 8 books to you guys. So I got 4, my brother got 4. One's a big book that I cannot read to you. Only reading a couple of pages. And yes, I have on a dress. I'm itching. I have bug bites all over me. Excuse me 1 minute. Sorry, I had to pull up this and itch. Excuse me 1 more minute. Came back. Okay, so I'm gonna read you his books first because my books are long. Because I got a couple of scary books and a couple of not. So first one my brother picked was, let me put them in order. So my brother picked this first, second, and then third. That was, no, I switched them around because this was first. So first was that one. Sorry, I'm trying to switch out these books the right way. Then the first one I got was this one. The first one I got was this one. The last one I got was this one. No, the last one I got was this one. And then after that one I got that one. No, after that one I got that one, then I got that one, then I got this one. No, I got this before I got this one. So, hi guys! I'm back again. So I'm going to read my books first. My brother got Curious George. It was weird. This one's Curious George, Windy Delivery. George loved to help his friend Bill, delivering newspapers on his bicycle. Bill never missed a target, and he never ever missed a delivery day. One more day would make a perfect year and earn Bill the Town Golden Punch Award. This is just the words. This is the picture. Let me get it up close to you guys so you guys can see it better. There you guys go. But when George woke up the next morning, it was not a perfect day. It was very snowy. George wondered how Bill would ride his bike in the so much snow. So I'm not done with the page. I'm just showing you this page. George went to see his friend Bill. Bill was pedaling, but he wasn't going anywhere. He was stuck. Can you believe this, George? Bill asked. The biggest day of my career, and I can't even get out of my driveway. Here's the whole entire page. Can't put it so close to you because it's not a big iPad. Well, I already showed you this page to you. Now I'm going to show this page to you. George wanted to help. He gave Bill bike to push. I'm fine. He gave Bill bike to push. That's got Bill going. But then he couldn't stop. Bikes did not work well in snow. Luckily, their neighbors, Alan, had something that did. Do you want to borrow my sled? She asked. I've never used a toboggan before, said Bill. Thank Ellen. Now we might be able to deliver all the newspapers on time. George and Bill were off. So this is the first page when he was helping George push his bicycle out, and then he started rolling, and then he kept on rolling and he couldn't stop. So then Ellen, she came out and said, do you want to borrow her sled? So they borrowed the sled and they went on to move. So they then delivered all the mail, newspapers on time. I was just telling you guys some information about it. Next one. Everything was going well until George and Bill had to veer around a curve. They did not know how to steer. Crash! Their neighbor, Mr. Quinn, came running over. Are you boys all right? He cried. I didn't read that one yet. I read this one. Mr. Quelt invited them inside to warm up with a blanket. Do you kids know how to steer the sled? Mr. Quint asked. You just need to lean into the turn. Lean into the turn. To learn how to steer a sled, lean into the turn. So you have to grab that thing right there and push it out to lean to the turn. And if you're not about to lean to the turn, you push it back in and it will look like that. It's just a little pushing little thingy that you push. You guys want to know what grade I am? And I can read this. George Big. 3rd grade, and I'm 8, about to be 9 next May. That's been a long, long time. Today, if you guys' day, that means you live in another country. If your day's not this day, that means you live in another country. My day is October 29th. About to be Halloween. That means when I wake up and go to sleep again and wake up, it'll be Halloween day, and I go and then get home, put on my costume, and then we go trick-or-treating. Skip back to reading, because you want to be smart, right? And that's why I'm reading these many books. Back on the tuggling, George and Bill had some trouble steering this time. When they got to a big curve, they learned and went around. It's perfectly. Now they were making great time. There was only one paper left to deliver. It's down here. Here, let me show you closer. All the way down here. But how can they get? There they are. How can they be go all the way down, and turn, and then turn, and then turn, and then right there. There it is. I couldn't steer that well. But then George and Bill came to a complete stop. They had run off of the hill. Boom. Only a little bit page. Boom. That's how you work out. Yeah, I had to cover it because I was trying to cross my legs. And then right here you can see that says Pumpkin Spooky. Okay, next, come on, let's get to reading. They tried pulling the tuggins, but pulling was hard. We never made it. At this rate, said Bill. The wind was so strong, George wondered if they could use the wind to help them move. Great idea, George. We can turn this blanket into a sail, and Bill know all we need are the mass of the boom. We'll explain that those are the two poles used to hang sails the most. The mast goes up and down, and the boom goes sideways across the bottom. the Tungan was a perfect place for a mass. All George needed was a complete of a pool of requests. Ben neighbors proved actually that what they needed a broom for a dustpan and a pole. And remember, this is my brother's book. This is not my book. I'll show you my books at the last because they're long. These books are my brother's. George and Bill removed the bicycles in the dustpan so that they had two poles and handles climbed together with a snap. Let's see, I didn't show you the page. George and Bill were ready to hang the cell. They folded the blanket into a triangle. Once they was cell shaped, they needed to act their cell to the pole. Luckily, there were a few hooks and bicycle bin and actually the cell. And must boom the breeze. And the cell was all set. They just needed something to help keep it in place. They put dustpans back in the bottom. It held everything up and made it perfect newspapers holder together too. George and Bill were ready to go. Let me tell you how many pages we got left. We cannot finish this book. I don't think we can. I think we can finish it. I'll read my brother's today, but the next video, if you look at it, I'll read my other one, and they're going to be creepy. Let me put all my creepy books in there. Well, this one's creepy. It's a tornado book, but it's okay. These are the happy ones. I'll just read your books, but these ones, I'll read to you. After this, their sled wasn't going anywhere. What if we turn the sail so it catches the wind? Asked Bill. He tried George's scarf, but the boom. So they can move. The sail caught the wind and they were off. They only needed one more perfect delivery to get a golden punch. But it was 4:55 p.m. We'll never make it all the way around the lake by 5 o'clock. Cried Bill. George knew they didn't have to go around the lake. It was frozen. They could just go across it. It was all other great ideas. So there's the eyes, and there's the snow. I love my mama. In fact, it was such a great idea. Bill let George do the owner's delivery. The black paper George tossed it was actually in the right spot. Bill had earned his golden punch. I could have done it without you, Practice, Bill said, and I think you deserve to wear the punch. Day one of the few deliveries were started tomorrow. I think we can win again. I wouldn't try again. Oopsie, I would like. I do have. This last page, George was Camperton. Camperton is like one thing you Camperton like. He's so excited that he did it for George. They would win and came to paper delivery. It was always smooth sailing with Bill. Let's show you the last page really close. It won't take that too much. So let me show you the page really close.